Hello students, I am Vincent Fernandez, your math teacher from Sri Sarvajna Public School. Today we are going to see an example in which we can represent data in the form of a bar graph, but there is a difference between the earlier bar graph which was discussed and today's bar graph, because today's bar graph is a comparison between two graphs. It is a double bar graph. Now consider this example. An English teacher wants to compare marks between 5 weak students. So see this, the teacher for the first quarter of the year has tried one method, and the marks obtained by the 5 students A, B, C, D and E are like this: 10, 15, 12, 20 and 9. So this is the marks out of 25. So here one student D is almost good, right? So that means he is a good student along with the others. Now the teacher has changed the method of teaching and wants to see what is the result of that changed method. Have the students performed better or not? So that is, during the half yearly test, the teacher found that the scores of A, B, C, D and E are as follows: 15, 18, 16, 21 and 15. So the teacher wants to represent these data with regard to A, B, C, D and E in the form of a bar graph. So it can be done in this way. So in the first place, we take the data for A. So A had scored 10 marks in the quarterly and 15 marks in the half yearly, right? So we need an appropriate scale. So appropriate scale has been taken. X-axis 1 centimeter is considered here as a 1 month, or say for one person, okay? So y-axis 1 centimeter is 5 marks. So let us consider, let us not take this as 1 month, but instead we take it as one student. It is better to take it as one student. Okay. Now, these are the names of the students A, B, C, D and E on the x-axis. On the y-axis, each centimeter is marked, 1 centimeter is 5 marks. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Now for this person A, with the help of the scale, let me draw. This is considered as a 1 centimeter here. In between this, let us start drawing. How can we draw? So in this place, 10 centimeters is this quarterly. So it will come to from here to here. Okay, so this is 10 centimeters. Okay. Next, he has scored 15 in the next one. So that means that the second line goes all the way up to this place. Okay. So here we have a comparison between the marks obtained by A in the first quarter and in the second quarter. So this is 10, this is 15. As you can see from both the bars compared together, the person A has scored higher, correct? Let us go for B. So what we can do with B? Here it is. So here 15 was the score in the first quarter. So 15. Okay. What about the next? It was 18. So it is almost here. So now we can compare with these two scores even. So we see that the student A, from 10 to 15 he has jumped 5 marks, whereas student B from 15 to 18 he has jumped 3 marks. Whereas student C can be taken like this. In this place we will be marking 12 in the first quarter, so it comes to about in this place. Next, he has scored 16, one above 15, so that means it is almost here. So we have the scores measured like this. This is 12, this is 16. So with respect to student C, we see that he has scored 12 in the first quarter and 16 in the second quarter. A difference of only 4 marks, that is, he has increased his score by 4 marks. Student D, who was 20 in the first quarter, has been able to score only 1 marks more in the second quarter. So, first quarter and in the second quarter, only 1 marks more than first quarter. So this is 20, this is 21. The last but not the least, student E, who was having a difficulty in scoring marks, that is only 9 in the first quarter, has jumped to 15 in the second quarter. So this means that the scoring of the second student, that is student E, has learned better by using the new method or the new way of teaching techniques, correct? So we see that here 9 to 15, 6 marks difference. So this is how we can compare scores between the students and how well they have taken to the new method. So the old method, of course, was leading to lesser marks here, and all of them had less marks, but the new technique has been successful to some extent to with respect to all the students. With comparison to D, we can say that it has not made much of a difference, but with respect to other students, we can see that there is a 5 marks difference, there is a 3 marks difference, there is a 4 mark difference, and there is a 6 mark difference in the remaining 4 students. So that means that quantitatively and qualitatively, the new method of teaching has earned good results, right? So this way the teacher can compare his or her techniques and can evaluate whether it is a good or not good. And also we can compare the progress shown by the student also. So this is all about the bar graphs. Thank you, students. Have a nice day. Bye bye.